So what's with the Rings of Power Season 2? Well, who cares? But I will say something about it anyway. Wes, hi everybody and welcome to yet another video. My dear friends, in the last couple of days I have received quite a lot of comments and messages asking me whether I know about some news concerning the second season of The Rings of Power, or did I have to say, well, who gives a flying toss? I most certainly don't. Of course I will review the individual episodes for you, and that's just because you asked me, and because those videos have, decent views. However, it needs to be said, as always, European law is, in any way, in every way, in all the ways, very different channel from all the other people covering any bit of pop culture out there. So that's why I say, my dear friends, welcome to European Law, a channel of a humble European fella, a man who has devoted his entire life to the finer things, to the greats of the fantasy genre of the 20th century, as well as Old English literature and language, and that is why my channel is from a huge part devoted to defending these great works of art against blah, 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 blah. I do, from time to time, start my videos like these, but am I really defending anything? Just look at that. They are going to make their 5 seasons or whatever, if they want to. If they purchase the rights to quote-unquote adapt Tolkien's text, which they haven't done yet, to my knowledge. And if they are willing to spend billions of dollars doing nothing burger of a show, one season after another, they will do so. The same way Disney are continuing to do their crap Star Wars and Marvel movies, notwithstanding what all the influencers are saying that Disney is constantly in panic and there's like this sort of internal civil war within Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy versus Filoni or whatever it is. No, it's just fun. I like to mock things and people. I just like to make fun of idiocy. I like to make fun of stupidity. And if you haven't noticed so far, if you haven't been following me for quite some time, or really since the beginning of the conception of this channel, do go back and check out my videos. They're everywhere. And I like to mock things, and I like to be 100% brutally honest. And, I'm Czech/Polish, which means that I couldn't care less about anything that people in the more Western part of the world care about in 2023 and 2024. I don't care about your politics. I don't care about your agenda, wherever you stand. I don't care about your religion. I don't care about your stance upon anything. I just like to troll the heck out of whatever I please. And I just want to make fun of the Rings of Power because of what it presents itself to be and what it actually and in fact is. The fact being that, the Lord of the Rings, Tolkien's works, it has been a huge part of my life, and all throughout the university, and then in my later publishing quote-unquote career, Tolkien has been a huge, tremendous influence, and it is one of the pillars of my creative and my personal life, and I do cherish and I do respect, uncontrollably and to the utmost level, the creative genius that Tolkien was, and that he was a master linguist and a philologist, as a matter of fact, one of my linguistic role models. I studied historical linguistics and English literature at university, and so, I must have reread his translations and his essays on translating from Old English like dozens of times and dozens of times. And so then, on top of that, he is one of the most influential fantasy writers of the 20th century. A man who gathered immense knowledge and that put it all in one of the greatest narratives of the 20th century. Now, this is what Tolkien was and who he was and what he, I think, should be remembered for. Now, there have been people, of course, who have been trying to leech onto him and onto his name and milk his name and his legacy for whatever reason, and make, in the process, make shows and products in the entertainment industry that are so far removed from what he originally wrote and intended that it's unbelievable. And I do hate and abhor hacks and liars and evil people of all kinds from the depth of my heart, and I will point them out, and I will talk about them, and I will mock them, whenever I please. And I don't care who he is, or who they are. If it is a man or a woman, I don't care. I do not discriminate. When I see a nitwit, I will point the nitwit out. If I see a shill that is shilling for that show, if I see the OneRing.net, if I see the Fellowship of Fans, if I see the Nerd of the Rings just, sucking that Amazon cock and praising the Rings of Power to the heavens themselves, I will point them out. I will laugh at them. I will say that, I can't really call you Grima because that would be insulting, Grima Wormtongue. You Judas being sold for 30 bloody pieces of silver. Not even that. That mythological character of Judas at least accepted cash. But they are doing it for what? For clout. For clicks and likes and retweets. Because I doubt they are getting paid money. And so, I am doing what I always do. I am honest. There's this other side of the coin, of course. Me having to watch the actual episode. So why do I watch the episodes of The Rings of Power? When I want to crap on something, I need to have read it or seen it. Because that's just what I am. I can't just talk about something not knowing anything about it. That's the same goes for any review that I do on this channel. If I want to make a review of that shit-nothing burger of a crap of a comic book called ISOM, well, I must read it, right? If I want to talk about it and criticize it and critique it. Now, I don't want things to be bad. I know that many YouTubers out there are excited about the idea that there are many bad things because negativity brings in views. And laughing at Disney brings in views. Laughing at Amazon brings in views. But it doesn't mean, at least as far as I go, it doesn't mean that I want things to be bad. But that is the unfortunate state of today. And really, I have given up on modern entertainment altogether. I don't need anything new. If it was up to me, nobody would have to create anything new anymore. Because all is shit. And the best things of today pale in comparison with the entertainment that we used to get in the past. And so everything that I need as far as entertainment goes has already been created. And so these reviews that I'm doing are just done for you. Alright then, let me know in the comments down below what you think, my dear friends. That will be all. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm out of here.